Hey there, Phil. I'm just messing around trying to look at the moon. I don't have a very good telescope, and it's pretty hazy out, but kind of getting it. You love it? Yeah, it's cool. I enjoy looking at it. It's real hazy out here. It's not super clear. Let's see. Hey there, CDB. Very pretty tonight. It's hazy. Good weather. I'm being eaten alive by mosquitoes. Sometimes you can make out the features better. I was happy I could get on here though. Looks like something's on my phone. Can you hear me? Hey, Verna. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. You can hear me, okay. So it's real hazy out, not a real clear shot, but I thought it was cool. I'm just up messing around. Loud and clear, okay, cool. I am outside, so you might hear a lot of stuff. Wish I could get it. There we go. I wish I could zoom in more. I have another lens I can, but I don't want to mess with it now that I got it, actually got it in shot. Too much. There we go. First cat around. Ran off to chase it. See here, maybe I can, hopefully I don't mess this up. Almost went to bed. Well, thanks for staying up. Quick shot of the moon, and uh-oh, you may have gotten the best shot there, Phil. I probably won't be on too late. I should probably be going to bed too. Moon is cool, but yeah, thumbs up, everyone. I think it's neat to look at the moon and realize that everyone's looking at that same moon. Hopefully, with less haze over it. Chickens are moving around. Ooh, gonna make everyone dizzy. More difficult to do with the camera. It's just kind of hanging off of the telescope. 11:20. Yep, it's getting late. Sure if anyone would be on with me hopping on later here. I thought I'd get some cool shots of the moon anywho. Share it with everyone. Excited because behind me here moon through eons of time. Oh, through a while at least. It's interesting. It is a quarter the size of the Earth and a quarter the distance, I believe, from the sun. There's some really interesting stuff about the moon. Don't forget in the morning. Is that your stream there, Verna? Verna's live stream's at 8 o'clock my time. I think it's 10 o'clock her time. I will not forget. I will be out here working on this greenhouse a little bit, hopefully, and then listening. 10 a.m. Eastern, yeah. So we are probably all hundreds or thousands of miles apart. I don't know how far apart we all are. We're all looking at that same moon. Hey, Gothmania Homestead from Mississippi. Yeah, it's good to see you. Well, I'm just taking a little bit of shots of the moon with my telescope. This is a Galileo telescope that I won from one of Amazon Prime's contests a couple years back. Not a very good one, but it's fun. Sometimes it's clearer than other times. What time is it there in Mississippi? Yes, Matt, tomorrow it will be full. Oh, okay, so it's what's it called? Waxing moon? Waxing gibbous, I think, or something like that. But tomorrow will be a full moon. It's 10:23. Okay, so you're an hour ahead of us here. My phone's kind of leaning sideways. I'm not going to be on here very long. I was out here looking though, and I thought I would share. I think it's cool to talk to people while I'm looking at the moon because they can look up and see the same thing. Losing the focus though. I might mess it all up. Hopefully not. I would like to visit Mississippi one of these days. A lot of the country I need to visit. I've been all over the West. Not a whole lot east there. I did go to Detroit once. I've been to Florida. I've driven down through all the southern states just at night and quickly. Sorry, I think everyone's sick with my focus and being eaten alive by mosquitoes. Probably not going to be able to be out here too much longer because of that. There are nice places in Mississippi to visit. I would like to visit. I really would. I'd like to see the South a little more. You live an hour from Detroit. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, when I was young, I went on an event there on a bus and all, and we flew in, and it was a lot of fun. From what I remember, it was nice, but of course, we didn't see much more than the hotel and the conference center. Hear all the cars behind me. We are a very urban homestead for now. Hopefully, we can change that soon, sooner than later, when timing's right. There we go. I am still young. Yeah, I don't feel like it. What we did today, both my boys got a haircut. My oldest son is going to be doing I don't know what you call it. He's going to one of the colleges here, and he's in high school still, but he's gonna stay in the dorm, and they have a whole kind of college prep or introduction thing they're doing, so we've been getting him ready for that. He'll leave for a week. We hope here soon. I won't say just when for security purposes and whatnot, but real soon here we're going to be doing a southern New Mexico trip. We'll be visiting White Sands Missile Range, and do some sledding there. And then we'll be visiting Carlsbad Caverns, seeing some of the biggest caverns in the U.S. Oh, I think I messed up my shot. Matt, my daughters will be 46 and 36 at their next birthday. Okay. Well, I might have messed up the moon there. Here comes a helicopter. Went. Yep, you had told me that. I would like to visit up there. Oh, and QuailCon. All right. Do you like it up there, Bill? I may have messed up my focus pretty good. Love it. I have spent most of my life here in New Mexico. Um, we, I've also been in Oregon when I was young, Salem. A lot of family from California. And where else? Let's see, I got family in Georgia. I haven't been there. I think they're still there. Family in Texas. I am being absolutely eaten alive by mosquitoes. I'm not gonna be on much longer. What are you seeing? The moon? Just the moon, yeah. Welcome. Hey, Figs and Quail, welcome. Just the moon through my cheap telescope. I'm not getting a great results. I got some at the beginning if you go back in the replay. No, they say lead is below the action level, but will never say what the water's safe. I don't think the water's safe anyways. So even here in Albuquerque, so we are on an aquifer. Um, and that water may be fine, but I've worked on the pipes going in and out of the house and different areas, and I don't trust those pipes. Hey there, Andy. Good to see you. Got a couple people. Well, I'm going to sit out here for a few more minutes then, since we have a few more people. I want everyone to know I am sacrificing probably a good pint of blood at this point to these mosquitoes for these shots. So that's some dedication right there. Pretty sure one's on my eye. Just a sec, I gotta shake my head. Oh, here we go. There's 7 in here and only 5 likes. Yes, if you're in here, give me a like. That helps out. They changed all the pipes to houses, but none of the mains under the road. Yeah, yeah, they say they do things, but somewhere along those lines, you drink a lot of bottled water. I have a Aqua Pro and a Berkey, a homemade Berkey. It has the Berkey filters. I know now there's, I guess, a lot of controversy on those filters, which is a bummer. I really hope they would work because they're expensive. But either way, something with those water things most people don't think about is it will kill. You want a water filter? I've heard from so many people that they say they'll just boil the water, and you can boil it. That's going to kill anything living in there. But if there's any chemicals or things like that, it's just going to condense it. So I won't be able to be with you tomorrow, Verna. Oh, okay. Uh, ah, he hated the taste. Yeah. The Aqua Pure is all right. We do just do a lot of bottled water. Of course, if we get land, one of the big things I want is a well, or stream, or some other method. So our biggest here on the urban homestead, we're a homestead in training. um, if it came to a situation where I really needed to rely on our stuff here, water's the biggest problem. It doesn't rain very much in New Mexico, at least where I'm at, and I'm reliant on city waters. So as soon as we do get our homestead, that's a big thing. I'd run a poll earlier what people thought was most important, whether it be water or the laws on the land or different things. Lemongrass. Oh, okay. Well, I got a lot of it. I'm gonna go make some tea. I keep getting more people in here. I'm getting eaten alive, y'all. These mosquitoes are completely eating me. I'm gonna hop off and then someone joins, but I am glad y'all are joining. I'm not complaining about that at all. It's cool to talk to everyone. I was just saying I have an Alexa Pure as well, and I like that taste of that a little bit better than the Berkey filters. I don't know if anyone's tried either. Water catchment, yeah. So I do have the water catchment works great. My house has shingles, which I don't like. Those can put chemicals in the water. I still catch it because I use it on more of our ornamental things in the yard, but I could boil and filter and all that if I needed. So I do still collect that. We have the 55-gallon drums, and then I have two big, kind of two, the chicken coop and the quail shack that I put metal roof on, and so I collect all that water too, and that gives water for the animals. So I do get a lot. I've actually even thought about dehumidifiers. There's some different methods you can use to catch the morning dew here in the desert. I really want to put in a cistern, but again, I'm stuck in a spot of being in the homestead in training and getting out and actually getting a homestead. So I don't want to spend too much here. I still want to prepare and I still want to learn. But at the same time, I don't want to overly invest. Perhaps the 2x4s. Yeah, I could do that with tarps. And see, it only rains. We have our monsoons about twice a year, but I believe we only get like half an inch of rain a year or something like that. Um, we really don't get a lot at all here. It's been a little bit more a little bit more than usual recently that we have been getting a few. We have been getting a few rains. 2 wells, and both went dry. Oh, okay. That's actually something I hadn't even thought about, the well going dry. Hmm. Okay. So maybe a creek would be something better to look for. Yeah. Well, I know you don't want to put your eggs in one basket. I definitely want to have, excuse me, losing my voice a little bit. I definitely want to have multiple means um, of water. I'm going to be hopping off here. Uh, looks like some other people are hopping off too. I appreciate you guys coming on to watch the moon with me and have a little late night chat. Um, I am absolutely covered in mosquitoes. And oh boy, am I being eaten alive. I'm going to get off here, but okay. Yeah, Verna. A natural spring mainly too. If you can find that, those would be nice to have on your property. Okay. I have a journal. I'm writing down all the things I want on my property. Now I know I'm not going to get everything I want. We're looking every day. We look on the internet, but we have a couple things holding us right now. I don't talk about it a whole lot, I guess. Ooh, sorry, make everyone dizzy. So, of course, financially, we are a little ways off. We need to get some debt caught up and get some more money put back. Also, my oldest son, well, he's no less of a son to me than my younger. I don't mention it a whole lot, but he's not biologically mine, so his other family is still very involved in his life. Now he's in high school and he'll be going off to college soon, so things will change soon in a couple of years here. But I do have that there as well. So we're not putting things off completely, but there's a couple other things too. So there's a few things. Earth shift can shut off a well pipe. Okay. Hey there, J Mary. Yeah, so you are not promised tomorrow. I can prepare as best as possible, I guess, and try and find land with the best qualities, but you never know. There's always going to be a challenge. There's always going to be, I guess, being calm problems. I do a lot of times in the moment, but more and more I'm trying to look at it as just, I call them sword sharpening moments. And those are moments when I can hopefully learn something. Look at ARCA, American Rainwater Catchment. Okay, yeah, I will. So I think right now, any given time I have, let's see, about 300 gallons of water on hand. Last year I kept the pool up because that was a lot, but about 300 gallons of on hand water. Now I would run through that quickly in any kind of situation where I didn't have city water. It doesn't last as long as you'd think, but I had a well that stopped putting out a lot of water. Okay, but you still got enough. Yeah, that's a good conversation tonight then, because I hadn't even thought about the well going dry. So Albuquerque sits on an aquifer, which is a really big well. And they talk about it going dry sometimes. They don't want us to catch water because they're worried about it going dry. And I think if they want to give me a ticket for something like that, then they can. That's just fine. Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to check that out. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. There are figs and quail. So my quail, I should be incubating right now and redoing my flocks because they're kind of old, but I'm not. Once again, like I said, we have a southern New Mexico trip coming up in the near future here, and so I decided to hold off a little bit and kind of delaying things a few weeks, a month there. I don't want to have them in the incubator while we're not here. All right, cool. Well, I'm being eaten alive. I have enjoyed the conversation with everyone. Kind of a short stream. Thanks for looking at the moon through my subpar telescope with me there and having a good chat. I got some great, Green Dream project. I love that. Absolutely love it. You guys give me so much good knowledge there. If you watch this in the replay or something, leave me a comment. I try and talk to everyone. as much as possible there as well. Laws are only laws if yeah. Yep. Well, I can't give you legal advice. I can tell you, however, on the homestead and training here, if I think the law is stupid, that's about what it is. Shabbat shalom, y'all. Yep. It's gonna be I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow. I got the quail food and water stocked up already, so and the chickens, so I don't have to wake up early to do that. So you guys have a good one. We will see you in the morning on Verna's stream, or in the evening on mine, hopefully. Also Sunday morning. Thank you for joining, everyone. Have a good evening.